This is my shop. This is where it all happens, where we take the cars from various states of disrepair and we fix them up, turn them back into something that we can be proud to drive.
Well, they're kind of like people. They've all got their own personality. Every single one of them is different. You can get into a 1960 Thunderbird that belongs to some person, you know, it belongs to anybody. You get into another 1960s Thunderbird that came off the line right behind the car you were just in, and it's going to have a completely different personality.
The thing that makes American muscle cars superior is that American cars you can work on, you can find the parts, don't need a computer to figure it out. They're half as ugly and twice as fast.
I don't know, what would you do if somebody like showed up in a tuner?
In a tuner? I'd look the tuner over. If they'd put some time and effort into it, then I'd say, okay, let's race, and I'd shut them down. Then when I win, I walk over the car, I rip the emblem off, and I glue the emblem up in the shop. Like the old fighter planes, you know? I've tuned Porsche carburetors for somebody that didn't know how to do it, and I just applied my American V8, real simple, hip bone connected to the neck bone kind of math. I just got in there and figured it out. And I've got, you know, Johnny go buy a Porsche, all his money, doesn't know what the hell to do.
This is a 67 Camaro. It's got a small block 350 in it, high-rise intake, Holley 750 double pumper. It's got a 373 rear end in it. It's got your street headers on it, electric cooled fan, E&M slap shifter, 2600 stall, 11.5 to 1 compression. It'll still run off of pump gas. And when it's done, it'll pretty much beat anything out there.
My car says that I'm really, really serious about cars because, you know, when you have to adjust your valves practically once a week and, you know, things break all the time because the way I drive it, which is pretty rough. There's no replacement for that kind of power. It's addictive, and I'll never ever drive anything quote-unquote normal.
And this car's been on the road since 1976, and hopefully it'll be on the road for much longer than that, you know. And it's history. It's rolling history, man. You can't replace that. It's rolling, tangible, usable history.
A lot of people see that Charger and they go, oh my God, that car is like my perfect dream car. That car's perfect. But for me, I've got that kind of mind, and it's my car. I see all the little imperfections. I see all the things that I'm yet to do to it, all the things that I'm yet to fix.
I don't know. He likes that Charger, but he definitely drives the Cougar more.
He drives the Cougar harder. I think, like, if it came down to it, the Charger's more like the baby car. It's fast, it's a beautiful car and everything, but like the Cougar, he is not afraid to rip it out.
My other car, it's a 67 Mercury Cougar, and this car was built for an entirely different purpose. All go and no show. It's not an over-the-top, brightly colored muscle car. I ran over a trash can the other day. It's just not a big deal. I whip out a can of spray paint, I touch it up, and you know, no harm, no foul. Occasionally we go to these car shows, and there's a lot of people there with really nice, beautiful, pristine cars. So we started a car club. We decided to call it the Jerks, just to kind of piss people off a little bit. It's not a cruise across the country car. I've changed the gears on it so that it accelerates real fast. This is a good car for being a jerk. It just lights up the rear tires, real obnoxious, real fun. If I break it, and then I buy new parts, and then I beat on it and I break it, and it just gets better and better. This car is something that's a personal car. This car is very close to my heart.
What makes the American muscle car stand out from everything else? There's no comparison. There's no comparison whatsoever. When it comes to an American muscle car, you've got the throaty V8 engine. It wants to just be let loose, and all you have to do is let her go. Just let her go.
The guys that say stupid, ridiculous stuff about women racers, you know, they've obviously never heard about Shirley Muldowney. They've obviously never raced me. So, you know, come get it, and then tell me what you think about women racers.
My garage is my church. And without it, I start going nuts. I've been in situations where I haven't had a garage, and I start going crazy. I go into depression.